Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be your soulmate, twin flame, whatever else comes up in the reading November spread. We're already in November. We're coming up on retrograde. Lots of different things happening. There could people that are not aligned could be acting a little crazy. It's a good time to review things in the Scorpio season. Review what you've learned, level up spiritually, understand your emotions, what you've been through. It's that kind of time, but I feel like it's a magical time. Take what resonates with you as always and leave the rest behind. And time is an illusion. Whenever you're listening to this is the perfect time for you, and it's meant to be for about a 4-week time period, the energy of it. Okay, let's see where you're at, Pisces, where you're at in yourself, in your body. Wow, you just want people to back off. You're taking a little time out. You're protecting your body. You're not going to give it away to someone who doesn't deserve it. And you might have people in your life that are bothering you that you don't really want to have a part of. And you're like, man, just leave me alone. Maybe you have a lot of people after you because you're so beautiful and you're so wonderful. And like there's all these people coming at you and you're like, just give me a moment. I'm leveling up to mastership here. I do not need any distractions right now. So if you're not for my highest and best, you can back the F off. Taking your power back. What's going on in your mind as you're tapping into the sensual part of you, Pisces? Yes, that God or goddess within. Perhaps you've been telling yourself a bad story or allowing others to tell you a bad story, that your thoughts and showing your body and being sexy, there's something wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. I'm going to tell you, there is nothing wrong with that. Although I believe in being tastefully, seductive, it's up to you. Maybe you like to let it mostly all hang out. I don't know. But you're beautiful. You're wonderful. And you're cleaning up your thoughts about yourself, and you're seeing yourself as beautiful. You're seeing yourself as glamorous, as handsome. And your sexuality, that sacred sexual part of you, is important. It's part of your physical existence, expressing yourself sexually. Coming into union with a sacred sexual partner is part of life. It's part of enjoying the physical pleasures of life. And you're perfect just the way you are, and do not let others tell you otherwise. Some of the spiritual lessons that you've been learning, Pisces, is to have better self-esteem. To look at yourself in a different light and not be so critical of yourself and your body. Because like I said, you're beautiful just the way you are. Where are you at in your heart space and soul, your emotions, your feelings? You're feeling a little bored. Maybe that's why you're telling people to back off. Like you're tapping into that God or goddess within. You're filling your own cup and you're like, I'm bored with whatever situation you've been in or whatever is going on. You're bored. You want something more exciting. You want more romance and passion and that spark to be relit in a union that you're in, or just relit at all. Like, I feel like for some of you, you're like, is it really important to be in love? Is it really important for love? And yes, it is. It is something we come here to do, but maybe right now in your life, it's not. And you're just being you, and you just want to be independent and be you, and that's fine. But you can get yourself out of this bored feeling by breaking free, by doing something different, by dressing up and going out and celebrating with your friends or with your partner. You can change this. But you've been feeling a little bit bored. What makes you feel passionate? What motivates you is stepping out. Your confidence, your bravery, going at it alone. I feel like for a lot of you, you're moving out of the house, you're moving on from one relationship, you're moving on from one job or one situation, and you're feeling a little nervous, a little scared, but you've got your truth, you've got your clarity, you've got your truth, and it's time to be brave. It's time to be brave. That's what's motivating you, is moving 2, 2, 2. If you start seeing twos, that's a sign for you. But what's motivating you is you've got your clarity, you've got your truth, you've got your protection, and you're good. And you know that you're good. Yeah, the unknown can be a little scary. Taking that leap of faith and walking into a new partnership can be a little scary because you've been in this protective mode, right? And it's a little scary to move forward, but you're ready. You've got what it takes. What's manifesting in your physical world? Look at that. New beginnings are manifesting for you. Brand new, beautiful beginnings. Letting the past go. The power is in the now. Being appreciative of how far you come. Count your blessings. Count what you have. Count the good things in your life. Be appreciative for it. Write that gratitude list, because then you give yourself the opportunity to allow more blessings to come in. But there's brand new beginnings manifesting for you. Brand new beginnings in union. 2 is all about union, coming together. Brand new beginnings in union. And look at you. I have to show you the bottom with that voodoo and back off. And here's the grumpy red fairy. Be your true self. Like, you are not going to accept anyone or anything in your life that's not authentic. You are living your life with integrity. You are living your life in true authenticity of who you really are, and you will not accept anything less from anyone else. And you know what? That is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. You're taking your power back. That's for sure. Let's see what's going on with them, the person you're thinking of, your twin flame, your soulmate, your divine partner, whether you're together in physical union or it's just an energetic spiritual union that you're in right now, bringing it into the physical, or this is an opportunity that you're looking at. Let's see where it's at. Where is this person at in the core of them, of who they are? They're waking up. It's their wake-up call. It's their moment. They're hearing the call from spirit. They're awakening. They're leveling up. They're learning their spiritual lessons, but they are definitely waking up to this union, waking up to how abundant they actually are on their own. This is a very abundant person, in case you were wondering. What's going on in their headspace? They're wondering, who in the world is this new person that they are? Who in the world are they now that they're evolving spiritually? They're leveling up. They're gaining the clarity. Their psychic and spiritual gifts are being realized. And they're like, who in the world am I? They're getting to know their new you. They're ending things that are necessary for these new beginnings. But they've heard the call. They've heard the call. They're birthing into new life. What's going on in their heart and soul, their feelings, is they're learning the lessons. They're wanting new beginnings in love, new beginnings in their life. They're learning the lessons, discovering the purpose in a situation, discovering the purpose in your union, and trusting that they're learning. That this is all part of the process. They're trusting. See, look at this. We go right from a 10 to an 11 because they're awoken. They're awake. Learning, growing, evolving. It's beautiful. What makes them feel passionate, what motivates them, is that what's motivating them is they're sick of promises that never come to be. They're sick of having empty words. They're sick of speaking empty words because they've spoken empty words in the past. They're waking up that doesn't work, that they can't promise things and not follow through, that they're not living in the now. They were living a lot in the past before, and they're waking up to that now, and they're not allowing it anymore. This is what's motivating them, is they're following through with the promises they made to themselves first, that they made. They're waking up to their destiny, why they came here, what their purpose is, and they're using their words wisely, and they're not accepting any empty words from others, and they're living in the now. They're taking their power back as well and living in the now, not allowing others to take the sweetness from their life, not allowing others to control them and control their thoughts. They're taking their power back. They're waking up to it, and they're finding truth. That's what's motivating them, is living in the now. It's their moment. They know it. What's manifesting is they're growing up. They're growing in experience, rejecting the perpetual youth, immaturity, evolving. Because I feel like prior, if this is like someone coming back in, or someone from your past and they've heard the call, they are waking up, they are transforming. They're not going to be the same person that they were. Perhaps before they never followed through, and that's why you're so guarded, because they would say things and never follow through. Their words were empty. They had no meaning. They were living in the past or the future, but never in the now. But now they're waking up to this, and they're growing spiritually and leveling up. 2 8s. So physical manifestations coming in for the work that they've done. Abundance coming in. Sweetness of life coming in because they're learning the lessons here. I feel like that's great. They're not letting others control them or consume them. They're not letting others tell them what to do. They want to stay in their purest, truest spiritual form in this physical world. And knowing that that's okay. They don't need to wear a mask. They don't need to make themselves look different or be different. They just need to be who they really are. Okay, So they're cleaning up their act. Spirit, can you give us a little more information for highest and best for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Perhaps you're cross-watching for Pisces. Welcome. However you came here, welcome. Appreciate you all. But let's get a little more information on this person, this energy. What do they bring to the table for you, Pisces? What are they bringing in for you? What are they going to add to your life? Faith. Trust. You can trust this union. They're very confident, unwavering, steady. They have the key to unlock your heart. This union, this connection is the key to your heart. Wow. That's very deep and very profound. And what they're bringing to the table is commitment, redemption, absolution, forgiveness, penitence. They're asking you to forgive them. Or if you need to be forgiven, they're forgiving you. All has been forgiven. This is the end, letting things go. Redemption, a redo, a rebirth. And perhaps you guys, either they or you or both are really dedicated to your religion, whatever that is, your spiritual path, and in something about redemption and penance and all that has something to do with this union. Okay? You are the reason. You are the reason they're waking up. You're the reason they're doing this. They're bringing in good advice too, and clear thought, clear intellect. They have the clarity that you need. They listen. They listen to spirit. They listen to good advice. They're very reasonable person. And they're a misfit, a loner, a wanderer, leveling up spiritually into mastership. There might be an outsider. They may be different than what you've ever experienced. When they come back to you, if that's what it is, or they express to you how they've changed and how they've grown, they may seem different than they did before. But you know what? It's breaking free from paradigms, from society's restrictions. They're out of the box thinkers. They're going to bust you free out of this bored and stuck. They've got ideas. They want to wander the world. They want to travel the world with you. They're going to bring in that spark that you've been looking for. They're very spiritual, very magical, very powerful, and different. Different is good. Different is really good. And look at this. This is interesting. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. Twos are a big number for you. You start seeing twos. That's coming together. That's making decisions. That's deciding what you want. That's coming into union with yourself and sharing that with another. But I find that very fascinating about these cards. That's how they came out. And one of them's a 20 and one of them's a 22. Take it as it resonates. How do they feel about you? How are they viewing you? As a leader. Another 2. Wow. If this is not screaming union coming together, I don't know what is. But they see you as a leader. Taking charge. So if you're not doing this yet, take charge, because they're looking to that. That's what, when you take charge and you stand in your power and you create your healthy boundaries and learn when to say no, and you take this clarity and truth and you step into your power and who you truly are, you can break free of this into these new beginnings. And it's time to take the lead. Maybe you need to take the lead here in this union. You are a gift. You are new beginnings. 11, new beginnings. You are the gift of sacred sight. They see you as the light, as the unicorn in this world of everyone being similar and the same. You are unique, and they like that about you. And you have magical gifts. Once upon a midnight dreary, creativity, genius. They love the way you express yourself. You're an artist. You're creative. The way that you speak, the way that you write, you're genius. They see you as genius. and someone that they can create a life with, a beautiful, abundant, passionate life with. Pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. Yeah, they see you as very powerful and very strong, standing in your power. They appreciate that you're taking your power back. They only want the best for you. They want redemption. They're asking for forgiveness, or they're giving forgiveness. Have faith in this union. There's a reason that things happen the way that it is, and it's time to take flight into this new life. They see you as being brave, stepping into your power, being a leader, and not letting fear or anything stop you, because you're realizing that's a false reality. And you're being true to yourself. Always be true to yourself. This person loves you for who you are, loves you for your unique gifts, loves you for the sensual, sexual god or goddess that you are. Okay, we're going to put these over here. And now we're just going to get a little peek into Pisces. What is manifesting in the physical world for you? What's manifesting? This is the beautiful creatures. Let's see what's manifesting for highest and best for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, highest and best spirit for Pisces. Wants to come out. Seven of Swords, treachery, battles, but you've made it through. I feel like you've made it through the battle. That's what I'm feeling with this card. You've made it through. And if you're still in it, just keep going. You're going to make it through whatever it is that you've been going. Yeah, here's another 7. Spiritual lessons being learned. You're making progress. Keep going. One step at a time. It's all about divine timing. Keep going. It's kind of chunky, but there's saying take it all. Okay, trust your intuition. You're being guided at this time from spirit. Trust yourself. Go within. Find that truth. There's things being revealed to you that were hidden before. It's time to decide what you want to do. It's time to bring yourself into balance. The masculine and feminine within you, the shadows and light within you coming into balance. Maybe you're idealizing or romanticizing a situation, and it's time to cut through that and have this clarity. This could be a masculine energy coming in to give you the information you need to help bring balance in your life. But clarity is coming, and this night is coming. This night comes fast. Okay? Yeah, you're going to be rewarded for your bravery. You are the winner. The 7 of Wands is like you've been through the battle, and you're going to be blessed with prosperity and abundance. All these fishies coming in. Are they koi? I don't know what kind of fish they are, but it's look at, they're like, it's almost like they have butterfly wings. Like, you're transforming into a very abundant, prosperous time for yourself because you put in the work and you haven't given up. You're very brave, standing in that power, and keep going because you are going to be rewarded for that. This death and rebirth process can be very hard sometimes. What a perfect card to come for you, Pisces, during this Scorpio season, during the energy that we're in, this transformational energy. It's time for you to transition. It's time for you to lay the old to rest, lay the old to die. Don't let other people influence you. It's time to step into your power and live your life for you. Keep what's precious to you, the lessons, and let the rest go. Yeah, you've been holding on tight to your prosperity, holding on tight to your pentacles, holding on tight to your money, feeling like you don't have enough, feeling like, but things are going to start manifesting. There may be a pause right now, but things are going to start manifesting. This transformation, 4 to a 4, is you're transforming into a more stable, where you don't have to hold on so tight. You can let go of these things that aren't serving you. You can let go, right? It's finding the balance, filling your own cup, temperance, things coming into balance, healing. This is you sitting pretty, knowing what you know, making it through, filling your own cup with expensive champagne. This is the truth and clarity, that this balance, that it's necessary for you to find that inner balance in order to move forward. It's necessary to bridge that gap between your mind and your heart and really be centered in your heart space. But balance is coming in. Once you find that balance, it's fast-moving energy, messages coming in, spiritual growth, things, abundance, like I felt, being manifested and coming into the physical world. This is a very fiery and passionate time for you. This night that's coming in, if either that's you moving forward towards someone or this night is coming in towards you, it's going to be very, very fast moving and with a lot of messages, with a lot of stuff going on. You're going to get messages from all over the place is what I'm hearing. So, and look at what wants to peek out at the bottom. We'll see if it comes out. But yeah, it's time for you to fill your own cup, to love yourself, to bring yourself back into balance. This is self-love, unconditional love, and then bringing in the love of a lifetime. Your heart being healed. But that's what you're bringing in is new beginnings. New beginnings in love. Yeah, new beginnings in love, and you sitting as the empress or emperor that you are. You are creating life. You are creating your reality. This is your gift that's coming in, is you are going to be extremely abundant, and not just abundant in money, abundant in your health, abundant in your relationships, abundant in love. You are literally creating life, birthing life, getting pregnant if that's what you've been wanting to manifest, birthing a creative project, a creative idea. You are going to be, and you are being blessed for the work that you've put in. So keep going. Loosen up your grip. Let go of things that aren't serving you. Detoxify your life. Purify your life, because prosperity and abundance is coming in. And look at what's shining on the bottom now is the Fool, and right underneath it is the paranormal gifts being realized, the magical gifts within you, your psychic gifts being realized. But it's time for this new journey. You're being gifted this opportunity to step into brand new life during this time. To step through that portal of the old into the new, rebirthing into the new with very prosperous. So what you've been doing has not been in vain. And some, it seems like it takes forever. Sometimes it does. But the key is bringing yourself into balance and living your best life anyways. You are the empress. You are the emperor. You deserve these wonderful things. You deserve this rebirth into new life. And it can be painful to push out the old, to let go of the old, make those decisions. But it's imperative, because these old energies, these addictions, codependencies, people, whatever it is, have been treacherous, have really put you through the ringer. But you're coming out strong. You're coming out good on the other side, so it's all worth it. It's all part of the journey. Some further clarification here is it's time to decide. It's time to decide which door you want to walk through. Which path do you want to take? It's time for you to decide. You want to stay in the old or you want to move into the new? And look at this. Oh, I love it. Did I say union? That it was screaming union for some reason, all these twos and stuff. This is the Empress and this is the Emperor. Bam. Physical union. Emperor and Empress. Divine counterparts. Coming in from the physical, from the spiritual world, you are already in union with this person and bringing it down into the physical. And the way that you do that is you sit in this power, in this energy, no matter what. This is you, and you're calling in your emperor by taking charge of your life, being creative with your approach to life. Letting go of the conflict and defeat, overcoming the toxic thoughts, the nightmares, the horrible stories that you've been telling yourself and being stuck in. You know how you're overcoming that? This is the Hierophant. This is commitment coming in on this union. Commitment, because you're leaving behind what's not serving you. You're leaving behind all of this, taking the lessons with you and moving on. This is you in your wisdom, moving on your spiritual journey, and this is commitment coming in. There could be a marriage, there could be proposals, but this union has already happened in the spiritual world. You're already together in the spiritual world, and you're bringing it down into the physical, because this is what's manifesting for you. And look at this. We saw the Magician before, I believe, but this is brand new life, brand new beginnings, because you're aware of who you really are, and you're aware of this connection, and you're aware that this is divinely fated and destined for you. And all you have to do is walk through the door. That's all you have to do. Choose it. Lay the swords down. Walk away. Let go. Allow yourself to be free. There's a lot of passion coming into your life. This is a very passionate union, very romantic, very sexual, very sacred. Two truly divine people coming together. Let's see. Go back to the simpler times in life. Simplify your life. Detox. Let go. Let go of what's not serving you. The universe is blessing you. If you start seeing feathers, the angels are with you. You're moving towards a period in your life of enlightenment, growing spiritually, getting it, understanding it, emotional intelligence, and moving on through the chaos, through the storm, into calmer waters, into more peaceful times of fulfillment. What did I say? Wish fulfillment, abundance, coming in, ripened, because you've been patient through this time period of this pause. The fruit is ripe enough to pick. You can take a big bite out of the juicy, juicy, delicious peach of life. So we're going to read fulfillment from the book to end this message for you. Fulfillment is at hand. No matter what is occurring in your life, put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Find bliss in the moment. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own. If you've had any health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to better health. Savor your life with gusto and with grace. Experience and embrace life in all of its permutations. If you want to conceive a baby, like I said, or a new project, or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for a great outcome. Thank you, Spirit. What a beautiful way to end. It's time for new life. It's time for your wishes to be fulfilled, to feel good, and to walk the path of the Fool into this new life where everything is magical and divine partnership is yours. I love you all. I hope that you enjoyed this. Reach out if you're wanting help during this time to navigate through these waters of this transition. But it's a beautiful, beautiful transformation that's happening for you right now, Pisces. And I wish you the very best on this journey.